Matt, second pre-season game against Taunton tonight, a 1-1 draw. What did you make of the performance?
Probably a mixed performance tonight. The intent was right throughout the evening. We created a host of chances. It just didn't feel like that goal was coming. Keepers made a few good saves. Really disappointed to give them something to believe in and something to hold on to in terms of a really basic goal. And then it was just a case of when and if we were going to break them down. We had more speed in our game second half, and that showed in terms of the amount of chances we created. I just felt we didn't quite have the beating of an opposition player tonight. They had a lot of bodies behind the ball, and that's full credit to them. They were well organised, but we just couldn't quite get past them, either by running past them or by moving the ball quick enough. So a mixed performance, but the intent was right.
After the Bristol Rovers game, you said in terms of performance, it was a good performance, but perhaps in the final third you didn't create enough chances. But there seemed to be an improvement there tonight.
But different types of chances. So there's a lot less space in around the final third tonight. So we were only going to score from crosses. And like I said, we couldn't quite break them open by moving the ball. So delivering the ball into dangerous areas was our main route to goal, and I think we did that. I think Fish and Josh Key and Ryan Bowman, I don't know how they've not scored more than one goal. And ironically, it was a really good finish from Fish from just outside the box to actually get us back in the game. We were improving as that game went on. Like I say, the way they went about the work we were asking them to do was pleasing tonight, and the actual execution will keep on improving.
Josh Key has started both pre-season games as well, and he's looked very good on the wing.
Yeah, look, he's a player with speed. We've got to look at options in terms of that right side, and Josh is a young player who's going to play this season. Like I said, the goal came from him beating one of the few moments in the evening where he beat a player 1v1. But we want the same from both sides of the pitch. We want dynamic players, and Josh Key and Jack Sparks are capable of showing more than probably what they did tonight in an attacking sense. But they were both responsible out of possession as well. So, like I say, probably a mixed review of a performance, but the intent is what I'm concentrating on at the moment.
And when the crosses did come into the box, you mentioned that the headers that they did get, and Lloyd Arish pulled off some great saves.
Yeah, but I don't want always to be talking about goalkeepers making saves. I think a gripe of mine, not last season, but keepers have to be beaten. We have to score. Simple as that. If we're putting the ball in the right area, then we have to score. And it can't always be a hard luck story against Exeter City in terms of not converting those chances. But the fact that we were in the right place shows good signs, and the fact that the goal came. You got to make your own luck sometimes, but you've got to be in the right position. You've got to believe it as well. Like I say, in terms of Josh Key and Jack Sparks, as the second half went on, they started believing in their own legs and their own performance, and then we got more product in and around the dangerous areas. And I'm really pleased with Fish. That was a quality finish from him.
In terms of the defensive performance, it seemed quite strong, but like you say, the one goal against is a disappointment.
Look, you look at the paper tomorrow. I know it's not a league game, but it's 1-1. How did the opposition score? I don't think our keeper's touched the ball in anger. Really, he's certainly not had a save to make. So, and it was such a basic goal, one direct ball over the top. So we've got to improve that. The defenders have got to take full responsibility in terms of dealing with that first aspect. Because, like I say, it gave them a boost, gave them something to believe in, gave them something to hold on to. And it also changes not the mindset of our team, but it makes us want to chase the game when sometimes we don't have to. We just had to move the ball a little bit quicker and a little bit more effectively, and we certainly started to do that as the game went on.
Was that your message at half time in terms of moving the ball?
Yeah, look, these pre-season games we've got to be careful, because within the substitutions and the countless drinks break, I'm trying to get 80 minutes of intense work into my players, and I'm not sure we've done that tonight. So I don't know whether we have to speak to referees and so on and so forth, but the games become too disjointed and you can get too many messages onto players. Football's I've said it so many times, football is a simple game. We just needed to believe in our own ability on the ball a little bit more tonight, and that improved as the game went on. But only players can do that. We can only tell them how good we think they are. They've got to go out there and show everybody what good players they are, and they did that second half. The last 10 minutes was irrelevant because it's so strange to change 10 players for 10 minutes, but that's where we are at the moment. We're getting 80 minutes in the legs, and then we need another 10 players to come on and do that. We'll do the same again against Everton, and it feels strange, but like I say, I want the 80 minutes to be worthwhile, and there were so many stoppages. I'm just not sure it was tonight.
So you'd like to see the drinks break
removed? Especially when we just made 3 or 4 substitutions, or the opposition had made 3 or 4 substitutions just 2 minutes beforehand. Either have a drinks break when the subs are being made. It's just referees again.
So now it's on to Taunton Town on Tuesday.
Yeah. Yeah, look, we're looking forward to it. I'm sure the ticket sales will go pretty well over the weekend, and like I say, it'll be a totally different 10. The ones who've not been involved tonight have done a serious day's work, and they'll do. And this group who play tonight will do that on Tuesday, and we'll flip it around again, and then the younger ones will still get more experience towards the end of the game. I just want players to start stepping up and showing their quality now. They're playing for positions. Bristol City is going to come around pretty quickly, and then Forest Green, and on obviously Salford. So that's what they're playing for. It's their opportunity to impress.